Yes.
and it's recording.
Yes, cameras in underneath here. He can hear us. Microphone.
Yep. If you want, you can say hi to the camera and hi to Kurt. Hi,
Hi,
Kurt.
Kurt.
How you doing?
Hi, whoever will be watching this on YouTube.
Or that too.
You know, yeah, maybe someone. Yeah, tune
Anyway.
may concern. Hi.
So again, we're starting our unit with chemistry. By the way, if you guys are all good, we may end up finishing a little bit early today.
Wait, that's good morning.
2 o'clock. I know.
Well, if they're in
I saw.
Germany.
I should hopefully be finished by then. Okay. So to start with,
We're really late.
I have.
You do it.
What are we doing now?
Huh? I'm doing some demos to
No,
start
I'm
with.
like, what are we talking about?
Chemistry topics. So we're now finally into the
I'm from
trimester.
chemistry.
So we're starting into the trimester on chemistry. As I obviously wasn't able to get to it right away, but here we are to start with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? We're in high school.
It's a stick.
Thank you.
It's like a bow. These guys are big.
So anyway,
I'm the greatest.
you understand what?
I asked what is that? It's a stick. I understand it's a stick, but why?
Why is it a stick? Is it?
No.
Yeah, is it?
Let's not get into the hypothetical. Okay, just tell me what you see.
A meter stick. Is that a meter stick or?
Fingers.
It's a meter stick? Yes, obviously, but what's going on with the meter stick?
It is. There are two strings and something on the end. There's a.
One is fatter, one is lighter.
One of them is. It's going like this.
Give me a done. No more side conversations. Okay, what do you see? Why?
What's on the other end? One's.
The
Oh, the other end has it.
the
left is like the middle. Oh, what's in?
Two metal balls.
Oh,
Two
just-
metal
yeah, right,
balls.
Two metal balls.
Which, roughly, the two metal balls make up about the size of the one glass ball that's over here on this side. So what's that tell you when you have when you have roughly, obviously, something that's the size of one glass ball, and then obviously if you put these together to make that the same size, what's that tell you about the metal compared to the
Dense.
glass?
It's more dense.
Denser? What's it mean to be more dense?
More matter stuck into a littler piece of.
So
Grams per like something square.
more stuff or atoms packed into
Smaller space.
smaller space, okay? So like more atoms
Concentrated solution.
packed into a smaller part, okay? So let's say if this is steel, this would be glass. Spread out into obviously a larger area. So that's one idea. Well, what about in terms of the number of atoms? How could that also have an
Steel
effect?
has more.
Okay, so here, let's go over the ideas. So more compact. So it could be more compact. Could have more atoms. Or if you have, let's say if they both have the same number of atoms. In addition to being more compact, what could we also say about steel atoms compared to glass atoms?
Heavier.
Yeah, they're more massive. Let's see. So a steel atom, more massive than glass atom. Okay? So those are your possibilities. Okay. Now, first of all, just a quick deal about mass. What is mass? Yeah, it is everything.
Except
What's
it's
air?
well, like
Two.
way.
Yeah, it is an air.
It is.
I'm just saying, there's nothing
Well,
there.
Well,
Can you
it's
feel
like
this?
it's kind of like
math.
it's not like
That's
weight.
wind.
It's kind of like weight, except it's not.
yeah, it's air. Can you not feel the air?
Is it
going
like the
past
amount of
you?
matter or something?
Huh?
Like the amount of matter or something.
It is the amount of matter, but
It's not
what
weight.
makes
It's
what
not
makes
like weight, but
what makes up everything?
matter?
Atoms.
Okay.
Okay? So ultimately, obviously, we know that atoms make up everything. So then mass is the number of atoms an object contains. Okay? Number of atoms an object contains. That's mass. So if something is more massive, that means it contains more atoms. Or if they do happen to have the same number of atoms, it could mean that one type of atom is a little bit more heavier, I guess you could say, than another type of atom. So like with humans, I guess you could say that some people are more massive than other because they contain more atoms.
That might affect something.
No, okay, you can say
Well,
like,
that's true.
I'm more massive
Oh, well.
than baby
So
chocolate.
be it.
Hopefully, you can, that's
We're all humans though. We're all made up of the same thing.
Yeah, I'm more massive than baby chocolate.
So if you contain more, if some people contain more atoms than others.
I like.
Okay. All right. So at the same point too, wanted to make sure that you knew the point that just because some marbles are the same size doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be the same amount of mass. So obviously you can have some that either contain more atoms or they're more compacted together than others. And that's what can make them more massive, as opposed to, well, if something's bigger in size, then it must have more mass. No, that's not the case. As you can just basically see, these two marbles, when you put them together, should equal about the size of one of the glass marbles. But yet the two steel marbles, when you put them together, are obviously more heavy than the one glass marble. Okay. Now, next thing. What I'd like you to do, we're going to make groups of 3. So we'll have 4 groups of 3. So fourth one over here. And real simple. All I need you to do is take 5 objects. A piece of paper, a paper clip, a pencil, a penny, and a bowl. I just simply want you to mass them. Okay? That's all I want you to do. And when we're done with this, just a quick little discussion, and then I'll assign you the homework, and you'll be done early, as promised. So yes, if anyone wants to then finish your test, they could. Okay? So that way I've gotten as far as with you guys I have with the other classes, and you'll end up getting a little bit of free time too. So if you just want to remain with your table groups, each group grab a triple beam balance from over there, and then one person can come up. I'll give you each a pencil, a bolt, paper clip, and a piece of paper.
Wait, so do we need to make a chart like 1, 2, 3, or 4?
You don't have to. I'll just make the chart. And don't worry, this little quick thing is not part of a journal or anything, so you don't need to worry about this for
So I don't need to record or anything for it?
Sorry, what?
So do I need to record this?
So do you need to, these are just some general notes for writing. These are notes for right now. Okay, in other words, these are notes. So if you want to record down the data table, you may. If it helps you with your notes, you don't have to.
Is that a yes or no?
How about this? Just yes, go ahead and record the data table.
No.
Okay. You got all your stuff. Here you go.
Oh, you're gonna remember.
See how?
Oh, paper is one of the things to measure. Yeah. Paper's really hard.
This should work out perfect. We should be done by the time you need to take off.
Get it.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom's gonna be here too. But I do like a few minutes early, so I can grab my stuff. So it's only one.
Yeah.
That's all I'm- Yeah.
That. Here we go. Let me know when you're ready with each group, and
And then we click on it.
I'll record your data table.
No, it's on the Google page. Oh, it's Google. Why can't I find it? Maybe it was. I got this. I'm trying to find the thing that I can't see. I'll make it look. I got it. Science. Oh, what is this? What are we gonna call this? Operation, measure weight of something. Measuring mass. Operation boom. Okay, how many rows? One row. 2 rows. 5 rows. Oh wait, that's 2 columns. You got me. 90. You're right.
Because we had to move it up from.
Select it all.
It's in the middle. Tim, he's closer
Delete.
to the point six.
What's happening?
What did you do? No, it's, wait, no,
Command
it's
Z.
15.
Command Z.
Because no, it's not.
Take it out, and then we-
5, 6.
Boom, that looks better. I was worried it was gonna be
10.55.
paper. Okay, measure.
6.
Paper.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
I don't know why it does that. It makes me want to kill it.
I already had a pencil.
You just need
Why did it capitalize click? Oh.
columns.
Two words?
Just need the item in that.
Two words?
And pencil.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
Well, maybe if I would have thought about it.
Yeah,
Will make you penny. Okay, are you ready?
Whoa.
Yes, because it's a word.
I did it again. Okay.
Right.
Did we just measure the thing?
No.
It seems to be more than one.
Gotcha.
Oh, less than 10. Less than 10.
No. Shoelace.
I found it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not
Got them all?
Oh, and I found it.
All right.
3.2. 1.35.
Alright, we got.
6.2.
That's
2.7.
why that's what it is.
Alright, we got
Okay, perfect.
5.
Oh, it got smaller.
When the other groups are finished, let me know. Huh?
We have to do 4 different.
Fake.
Be 2.5.
Oh, you do groups, okay.
Yeah, I just split you up into groups, so whenever you're ready, let me know what you got, and I'll get it recorded down up there.
What the heck is
I don't know why it does. That makes me angry. Hope it
It's gonna be close.
Well,
I think so.
Get my routine recharging.
done with it.
Yeah.
About the time of day you usually need to charge it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and what was the other one? That was fine.
I got it, sir. Because, you know, my brother's a genius and decided to break his.
So, we're okay. He broke his charger.
Yeah.
How do you break your charger?
I got it in the office.
The cord break.
I go to the office.
Or,
After the other checked my office. Since I'm done.
Oh, my
back
bad.
in about
Okay,
60
go.
seconds.
Yeah, just.
Yes, so come there, come back, 60 seconds.
Oh, boom. John, I just need that 4 pointer.
Huh?
10.7.
Yeah,
10.7.
go ahead, that's your assignment.
Just,
Well, that's your assignment. It's in, should be in your email, shared with you in Google Drive.
How did I know?
For an assignment for tonight, yeah. Yes, yeah.
Wonderful day.
Yep, you too. Have fun.
I won't.
I love that place. It's so much fun there.
It is fun.
I'm like serious.
3.1.
My orthodontist is really nice.
Mine too.
My dentist is nice, don't get me wrong, it's just, I find it unusual that you enjoy going to the dentist or orthodontist.
Well,
It's because
my
they can
orthodontist-
change the colors of my teeth.
My orthodontist just got bored one day, so he just sat down and talked to me one day for like half an hour.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't.
Cool,
we
bro.
had a pretty great
One
conversation.
slant.
Cool.
1.05. Oh, and now I started running metric before I left. I was
Not
too
10. Close to like 9.
5.3
Dude.
Good timing.
Yep, 45, very good.
That's all I got.
Blaze, this guy is trying to mess up
Maybe my count was a little slow. Maybe when I'm counting the Mississippi's, that's problem 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Anyway. Jacob, Blaze, Randy, got it all?
Almost.
I gotta measure the paper.
Ladies,
We're almost
Big
there.
food, right?
Nicole,
Yeah. You want them?
here, just go ahead and fire them away.
3.1
Okay?
and 1.
1.0,
Yes.
okay?
And 5.5.
5.5,
2.5
2.5,
and 11.
11. Okay? And then you're on your last one there from the looks of it.
Pencil weighs more. So is a bowl.
Okay? Fire away.
3.
Okay.
1.1. 5.3. 2.6. And 10.6.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you got it. Paper,
It is.
3 grams.
I'm sorry, what place?
3 grams.
3 grams? Okay?
1.05.
Okay?
5.85 grams.
Okay?
2 and 5/10 grams.
Okay?
And 10% grams.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Welcome. So to start with, do you think, what do you think about the numbers here?
They're pretty close.
Okay? Or are they all the same though?
No.
No. Why do you suppose they're not all the same?
Because
Some-
we're
because
we measured perfect.
Some people might not have balanced
This is
their.
your emotions.
Okay, so you have, it might be that not all the scales are balanced the same. Okay, so not all scales balanced the same. What else?
Could be that, like, the way they made it, they were, when they made the actual pencils and stuff, that they didn't exactly make it like the other ones.
Okay, so not all objects exactly the same. Okay, yeah,
Operator error.
okay. So measuring error. Okay. Anything else to add to that? Okay, so then, if we were to report this out to the other 2 classes for what you guys found, what would you do with your numbers in order to report out your class's findings in general?
Average.
Average them, yeah. So you'd want to take and find an average. So then, if you were making parts for a manufacturer, and you knew you had to get off so many to that manufacturer, you would know what the average mass of a piece is. And that way, you would know, okay, how many each piece is, and you could mass out how much of a bolt to send out, and you know that way you'd have approximately that number. Because you'll notice, when you get a package at the store, it may not have, like one package to the next, one package might have a little less than what it should, another package might have a little more than it should. It's all based on an average. So our masses for things are all based on averages too. Heck, the periodic table of elements, which is all of the known atoms that we know of on the planet. The weights for each one of those elements are all based on averages. Because even though they're the same kind of atom, they're not all quite the same from one another. So then, that's all I got for today. Your homework assignment is Unit 2.1, Worksheet 1. It should be shared with you in Google Drive.
Are we gonna need scales?
You go ahead, bring the materials back up. Up here is where I have like the pencils and the pennies, you'll see them. The scales you put back where you found them.
What?
We'll call it a day with that.
I got it. Oh yeah.
You ready?